In the heart of the dense Veilwood forest, a place untouched by modern civilization, whispers of an ancient and fearsome creature circulated among the locals. The villagers called it the Veilwood Terror. Tales of its malevolent presence had been passed down for generations, instilling a deep sense of dread in anyone who dared to venture into the woods. The creature was said to be an amalgamation of darkness and nature, a nightmarish being with gnarled limbs, eyes that glowed like fiery embers, and a hunger for the fear it induced in those unfortunate enough to cross its path. Legends warned that its haunting cries could send shivers down even the bravest spine, freezing them in their tracks. For decades, the villagers had avoided the depths of Veilwood Forest, fearing the rumored monster. Children grew up with stories of its wickedness, and parents cautioned against wandering too far from the village. But curiosity often has a way of overpowering caution, and not all heeded the warnings. One summer's day, a young man named Ethan decided to challenge the superstitions. Armed with determination and a flashlight, he set out into the shadowed woods as the sun began its descent. With every step, the trees seemed to grow taller, and the forest itself felt like a living entity, watching his every move. As twilight enveloped the forest in a shroud of darkness, Ethan's heart raced. He was torn between the chilling tales he had heard and the allure of uncovering the truth. The crunch of leaves beneath his feet echoed eerily, creating an almost deafening symphony of his own apprehension. Then, a sound echoed through the trees, a distant, haunting cry that seemed to seep into Ethan's bones. The flashlight trembled in his grip, its beam shaking as he pointed it around, searching for the source of the sound. And there it was, standing amidst the twisted roots of an ancient tree, an otherworldly creature that matched the descriptions in the stories. Its eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and its form seemed to shift and blend with the surrounding shadows. Ethan's fear was palpable, but something within him compelled him to stay put rather than flee. As the creature approached, its cries grew softer, transforming from a terrifying wail to a mournful lament. In that moment, Ethan saw beyond the terror-stricken facade. He saw a creature burdened by solitude, perhaps even longing for companionship. The creature's cries no longer seemed like threats, but rather a plea for understanding. Without thinking, Ethan slowly extended his hand, offering a gesture of empathy. The creature hesitated, its eyes flickering between Ethan and the darkness that had been its refuge for so long. With cautious steps, it moved closer and tentatively touched Ethan's outstretched hand. Its touch was icy and ethereal, like a gust of wind that carried both sorrow and hope. From that point on, the Veilwood Terror became less of a monster and more of a misunderstood guardian of the forest. Ethan's bravery and compassion had bridged a gap that had existed for centuries, forever changing the dynamics between the villagers and the creature that had once been their greatest fear. The stories evolved, casting the Veilwood Terror in a different light, a creature not to be feared, but respected as a vital part of the intricate balance of the woods. And in the heart of the Veilwood Forest, a new legend was born, a tale of unlikely friendship that transcended the boundaries of darkness and illuminated the power of compassion in the face of the unknown.